Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I was just gonna throw this segment onto the end of one of my videos, but then I thought about it and I was like, if I do that, I'm not gonna get any legit feedback about what I'm talking about. Everyone's just gonna be making jokes about some, like, beluga whale or hippo that I'm making a video on. So, I want to just make a whole separate video for this topic because I guess it is kind of serious and I legit want feedback about what I'm about to tell you. And I know if I include it on like another video, the comments is just gonna be people like roasting or whatever. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm just fucked, man, when it comes to this whole YouTube situation. For the last like month, you guys know I've been experimenting a lot. I've been trying all sorts of stuff. I've been kind of updating you guys on Twitter and in videos on what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. And it's no longer a question of will my video get demonetized. It's a question of when will my video get demonetized, because every single video I've uploaded for the last 2 to 3 weeks has gotten demonetized. No matter what's in the tags, what's in the title, what's in the thumbnail, what's in the description, it does not matter. Even in like the last 2 weeks, I've made the most friendly videos you could make. I made 2 puppy videos and that Call of Duty livecom video. All 3 of those got demonetized. So it became pretty clear to me that I cannot avoid this. Basically, what's been happening is as soon as I upload the video, it will have ads for a very short period of time, but without fail, every single time, the next morning when I wake up and I check my video, it has been demonetized. So somewhere during that period of time, they demonetized the video. I then have to appeal the video and ask for my monetization back, and that usually takes 24 to 48 hours, I would say. I don't really know what the order is. I think depending on the popularity of the video and how many other videos they have to check or whatever, they get to your video, and that's like a 50-50 thing. I'm not sure even at that point if an actual person watches the video or not. Probably not, because there's so many videos on YouTube. They just don't have the time to watch all of them, I would think. So I might get the video back, or I might just permanently lose all monetization on it. I'd say it's about half and half on what's been happening to me, but even on the ones where I get the monetization back, the video's already been out for 2 days, so like 95% of the people that were ever gonna watch the video have already watched it, because everyone watches it when it first comes out, right? So it doesn't really matter at that point if I get my monetization back, because those views are already done. I've already missed out on all of those views now. So I mean, that's cool that you gave it back to me or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. And to further add on to that, this is just some speculation that I have, but it is something that I've noticed. Once my video gets demonetized for the first time, it no longer puts that video in recommended. So even if it's a really good video, because I've noticed that my best videos are the ones that get demonetized, I'm sure there's a correlation there, it will no longer recommend that video to people because they deem it as a not friendly video. So it just hurts me even more, because even if they give me the monetization back, it's already fucked up and it won't get recommended to anyone. So it's just completely fucked me, man. That's all I can say about it. There's really nothing else at this point I can do to try to fix it. I've come to the conclusion that, you know, they've just bent me over and they just put their fist right on up in there, you know what I'm saying? Loosen me up a little bit, no homo. So I'm making this video to kind of announce, I guess, that the Patreon is officially starting. I mentioned it like 2 weeks ago, just kind of in passing, like, would you guys think that's a good idea or whatever? And then I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the last like 5 or 6 reaction videos, I guess you could say, don't include like the Call of Duty videos or the Q&As or anything like that. I'm talking about like where I'm actually reacting to something. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've kind of gone back to how I used to act before this whole YouTube censorship, demonetization, adpocalypse thing happened. I tried to increase my level of not giving a fuck, because I mean, if I'm gonna get demonetized anyway, I may as well say whatever the fuck I want to say, right? That makes sense. But the trade-off I had for that, and the one that everyone seemed to be very happy with, is I basically come on here and make whatever videos I want, say whatever I want, don't worry about the YouTube monetization, because I'm gonna replace it with the Patreon. That's kind of the trade-off that I made with you guys. I just make more quote-unquote savage videos. I don't like saying that. It sounds pretty fucking stupid, but it's probably the best way to describe what I'm talking about. So I think pretty much everyone agreed that would be a really good idea. So here we are. You know, I've kind of given you guys a little bit of a preview of what it would be like, and for the most part, I think most people have really been enjoying the videos for like the last 2 weeks. So I would like to continue continue that. So I have set up the Patreon. Now, these reward levels and all of it is not set in stone or anything. I just kind of set up a basic idea of what I'm going to do. That's where you guys are going to come in now and give me feedback on it, on what you would like to see, any changes or anything you'd like to see, because I'm not really sure what to do about all this. You know, I kind of just looked around and looked at other people's Patreons, see what they're doing, and got some ideas, and I kind of just created my own little thing. So basically, so far, I only have 3 different levels. We got a $1, a $5, and a $10. I'm not trying to set up no fucking $100, you know, nude Skype date level or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take $100 from you. I'm not going to take even $50 from you. The highest I'd probably set it if we come up with something is 25, but even that, I haven't set that up right now. The highest I have set is $10. I feel like that's a pretty fair price. You know, I'm not out here trying to rob anyone. You know what I'm saying? I literally looked on Patreon. I see dudes out here with like $1,000 reward levels. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? But anyway, so I'm just going to go through the levels real quick, show you what it's about, quickly talk about it, and you guys give me your feedback. Let me know if this is good as it is, or if you want me to change something, or if you have a suggestion for a new reward level or something. This is kind of just the rough draft to see what everyone has to say. So for the $1 reward level, I noticed on this one most people don't really offer anything because it is just $1, so like it's hard to come up with something that is worth just $1. You know, you can't make it too good, but you know, you don't want to make it too stupid and just like insult people. Like, why the fuck would I even want that? You know what I'm saying? This level is more just like a, hey, I appreciate your videos, I support what you're doing, here's $1, hope everything goes well for you. You know what I'm saying? And I would just like to say, I would actually encourage everyone to just stick at the $1 level. I don't even want to take like $10 from people. Like, I don't even like that, but I'm just gonna put the level out there if anyone wants it. But if just a small percentage of the 630,000 people we have on here went to the $1 level, I'd be good, man. That's really all I need. I'm not out here trying to get crazy money from this. So what I did decide to do for the $1 reward is, you guys know how I do like a, I'd say monthly Q&A, but sometimes I forget, but you know, usually around like once a month I will do a Q&A. I was thinking that I'll ask the Patreon people as well, and everyone that is a $1 supporter on Patreon, you will have priority over the Twitter people. I'll still be getting questions from Twitter, so don't worry about that, but I will take priority questions from Patreon. Now, this is not a guarantee that your question will be answered. All right, if you come at me with some dumbass question that's weird, like, I'm not gonna answer it. I mean, I appreciate your $1, man, but like, I'm not gonna answer your weird fucking question, okay? But it will give you priority. So if you do ask me a good question, I will use it from the Patreon supporters first. So I thought that would be like a decent incentive for the $1 level. You guys let me know what you think. Now, for the $5 level, this one was pretty easy to come up with. I basically just want to match what I do for all of my Twitch subscribers, because a Twitch sub is $5, or if you have Amazon Prime, it's free, but for the most part it's $5 to subscribe on Twitch. So for the $5 reward on Patreon, I will follow you back on Twitter just like I do with my Twitch subs. That means you will have a direct line of contact to me in the Twitter DMs. All right, you can slide up in my DMs. I will say I do respond to most of them. I don't know how many people I've followed from Twitch subs, probably like over 300 people, and I think most of them who have DM'd me, I have responded to you. I don't just ignore them, but if you DM me something retarded, I'm probably not gonna respond. But if you hit me up with a legitimate question, or you're just like, hey man, I love your videos or whatever, I will say thank you, you know, I appreciate it or whatever. I will respond. I think most of the people who I have followed can confirm that I have responded to them. And I was thinking I probably also need to add something else into this level, kind of small, because you won't get the Twitch emotes, because that's kind of the double thing you get on Twitch. You'll get the Twitch emotes and you'll get the follow back on Twitter. So I probably need to add something else into this level. Well, I guess you do still get access to the level 1 rewards as well, so I should make that clear. Whatever level you pick, you get access to all of the previous levels as well. So a level 5 will also get access to level 1, and level 10 will get level 10, level 5, and level 1. So all the level 5 people, you will get priority for the Q&As as well. So I guess that's kind of additional. I don't know. We can work with this one if there's anything else. And now finally for the $10 level, I saw quite a few people doing this on Patreon. I thought this was a pretty decent idea. At the end of my videos, not at the very end, but like right before the outro, so after I like close out the video with my conclusion, right before the outro page, I'll just have like a kind of thank you Patreon page like for all my supporters. And if you are a $10 level person, your name will be in the video. I have to figure out how to set up the page. It'll look probably similar to my outro page, except it'll just have your names on it. You know, whoever is at this level, your name will be on there. I saw people pricing this shit at like $50. Like, I don't know, you need to relax a little bit. So I'm just putting it at the $10 level, so that will allow more people to be featured in it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I put it at $50 or $100, not very many people are gonna do that. So this way, it's not too low, but it's not really too high either. So whoever wants their name in my video, you can have it there. So I thought that was a pretty cool reward. And that's really it for the 3 levels. The $10 level, as I said, you get the 5 and the 1 as well. You get everything. But if you guys have any suggestions on what to change or what to add, or do you like it as it is, or you know, whatever you got to say, leave it in the comments down below. I'll go through and read them. The Patreon will be linked down below. I think you can like sign up right now. I think it's live, ready to go. So if you want to go ahead and do it, you can. If you want to wait a couple days and see if I make any changes, you can do that as well. If you're just wanting to do the $1 level, I guess you could just start today. But you know, if you're waiting to see if there's anything else special, you can go ahead and wait a couple days, and I'll go through the comments. I'll see what everyone says, and if we come up with something else cool, I'll be happy to add that on there. So now I just want to say I appreciate all of you guys who go over to the Patreon page, and whatever level you choose, I don't care. As I said, I would prefer it if you just do the $1 level. You know, if we get enough people at the $1 level, like that would be plenty. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.